Hi, I'm Porky along with Life Lessons. Today we're going to be making what I like to call Porky Pig Tenderloin, which we're eventually going to put on the grill. And I call it Porky Pig because it's basically bacon on bacon. It's a tenderloin wrapped in bacon. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that today. So for this particular recipe, you're going to need, this is about a 1 pound tenderloin. You need about a package and a half of bacon. You need just one jalapeno. It's a fresh jalapeno, not the kind you put on nachos. It's just a fresh jalapeno. You're gonna need some sour cream. I'm sorry, not sour cream. That's
cream cheese.
Cream cheese. You're gonna need some cream cheese, and then you're gonna need some toothpicks, which is gonna hold the whole thing together at the end before we put it on the grill. So I've already started some of this. Like I already cut the slices of the jalapenos that are gonna be this big. And then also and this is an excellent knife too. We sell this knife on our Stellar fishing tackle site. It's a fillet knife for fishing, but man, it's super sharp. It's black carbon, high carbon steel, and it just slices with no problem on anything. And of course, I've already cut a groove in here because we're gonna stuff this tenderloin with cream cheese and jalapenos in a little bit. But what we have to do is we have to make like a lattice of the bacon in order to roll this up to prep it for the pit. And all I did was I put 7 pieces of bacon across. We're gonna take every other one, we're gonna pull it aside, and we're gonna take another slice of bacon and put it across the other direction. Put them back. Then you put the opposites of where you just finished here. Come in with another piece of bacon. If it goes a little long, you can always just curl it in. Do the same thing. We're going to do this until it basically makes a weave. We'll pull this again. We'll do it 2 more times going in this direction. Kind of tuck it in a little bit. Bring it back. And for the last one. So for the last one, we're just going to put the bacon here. Starting up on this other side, we're going to take this. You just fold your bacon, every other one, over to the back. Get your fresh piece of bacon. Come across, put it in here. Close it back. Take the opposite one again. You're taking, and this one, like I said, had 7 strands. So you're taking them and putting them here. We're going to do this one and one more. Put it back. And the last one we're going to put, well, the last one on this braid, we're going to put here. And actually, and you can do this with 1 package of bacon. I just get a little bit extra bacon because I really like bacon. So this right here makes you a braid or a lattice, whatever they want to call it. So it's perfectly interwoven, getting ready for the tenderloin. And then it doesn't hurt to, since that's the braid, then I just like putting a big X right in the middle. You can't go wrong with too much bacon. So here, that's in the middle. Now we're going to prep the tenderloin. What we're going to do here, we're just going to take the cream cheese and we're going to scoop it out. We're going to open this up. I'd already sliced it earlier. That's enough cream cheese there. We're just going to put this here. Now, you can make this without the jalapenos. I know there's people that don't like the heat, and I took all the seeds out. You can even leave the seeds, which would make it really hot, which I really like, but for today's purposes, we're just going to do it like this, and plus it's cleaner, it looks better, and you just put the jalapenos in there. But you can do this absolutely without the jalapeno. The cream cheese, that's a must because cream cheese is good on this one. So we're just going to put the 6 jalapenos in here and close it back up. Now here, this is the tricky part. We're going to put this on this and see, you can't barely even tell the difference in the color because it's bacon on bacon. So now we just have to roll this thing, and I just have to get the bacon from this side, which it's always a little slippery, and slowly bring it over. because it's a braid. Once you get it going, then it comes pretty good. Just pull it a little bit. You can see that one slice already came off on the end, but that's always going to happen. Now here, just take your toothpicks, kind of just put them in here. Just jab them in there. All this does, and because we're not going to put this over an open fire, we're not going to smoke it. Smoke it takes way too long. We're just going to put it on the grill to the side of the fire. So the toothpicks aren't going to burn, but they will hold it together. And actually, when you first put it in the heat, after a while, it kind of clings together. So this is what your Porky Pig tenderloin looks like before we put it on the grill. So we've placed our tenderloin on the grill, and if you look closely, I like to put 2 wedges of mesquite wood, one on the left, one on the right, and put the charcoal in between. And so we're just going to let it sit here on the grill on the left side, not directly over the fire. We're going to close the top, and we're going to check on it. It's going to take a while. It's going to take probably at least an hour. And we're going to check on it every 10-15 minutes and start rolling it over from time to time until our meat thermometer tells you it's ready to go. So it's been an hour, and the heat has been basically between about 350 and 400, which I really don't mess with what temperatures to put it in. I just like to cook it till I know it's ready. And pork is supposed to be, oh, and that's just a straggler piece of bacon that fell off. Pork is supposed to be ready at 145, so we're going to stick this through the heart of the pork loin, and as you can see, we're at 132 right now. Stick it in another spot. 138, 140. So probably we're going to give this about maybe 10-15 more minutes, and it should be ready to go. But you can see it's nice and brown and crispy on the outside, and we're going to go from there. As you can see, actually it took an hour and 20 minutes today, but the bacon is nice and crisp. Still got all our little toothpicks. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take those off, and we're going to slice this. And keep in mind, you can eat this I eat it just like this. After we slice it, I just like to eat it like that. You can eat it with mashed potatoes, green beans, corn. Stella's going to put it on a salad. And again, great knife. And all we do is we're going to cut the end here. There's your cream cheese in there. And then we just start cutting medallions out of there. You can see the jalapenos in there, the cream cheese. It's the pork loin. And the knife needs to be really sharp. Otherwise it breaks it up, and right there. And that'll give you an idea there. There's the jalapenos, the cream cheese, the pork tenderloins, all wedged like that. So that's your Porky Pig pork tenderloin recipe for today. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. We'll have the ingredients in the descriptions down there at the bottom. And visit our webpage, stellarflags.com, help support this channel. And mainly that's for crafters and flags and sports chains and everything else. So thank you very much for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed it, and have a good evening. Thank you.